points separate first from fifth in La Liga this season. But who's going to come out on top this weekend? We got the latest round of predictions coming at you next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. This time we're taking a look at matchday number 14 in the 2019-2020 La Liga season. And we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you are new to the channel, smash the old subscribe button, boys. It'll keep you bang up to date with all things La Liga related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We're going to all hear Underwarowski. That is correct. Yes, international football is done. Dunzo. Donny Dunzo for the next few weeks or months even. But there's still plenty of European 2020 content coming on the channel. Just want to throw that out there. But today, right here, right now, we're talking about La Liga. So let's get cracking and have a little look at how we got on last time around before the international games. So here we go. This is the grading criteria I judge you and me on. We're under the same umbrella, folks. I'm not giving no special preferential treatment to you or me. But anyway, if you're in the 0 to 3 club, you're in the shit-face gang. 4 to 6, you're in straight-face club. And 7+, you're in the top banana, boys. Top banana. I can't remember how I did. Did I do okay? No, I think I did. I think I did. I might be in this one here. If my memory serves me correctly. So, all the way back, when was this? Back in the 8th, 9th and 10th of November these games took place. Real Sociedad, my boys, my Spanish tips, they were doing okay, but they slipped up a little bit here against Leganés. Where are they in the table? I think at bottom. Big slip up here. 1-1 draw in the end. Actually went with a 3-0 win for Sociedad, so got that one wrong. Alavés, though, they got back to winning ways, starting to climb up the table a little bit. 3-0 win over Valladolid. Actually got this close to the money with a 2-1 win for Alavés on this one. Oh, shit. Valencia, they took care of business against Granada. 2-0 win, or Granada. 2-0 win in the end. Actually won there. Got this one bang on the nose, boys. Bang on the flipping nose. Eibar did lose to Real Madrid. 4-0 in the end. Actually got the right amount of goals on this. Just distribute them a little bit differently. 3-1 for Madrid. Barcelona put 4 past Celta Vigo. 4-1. Bang on the flipping nose, boys. I got this one. Bang on the flipping nose. Mallorca took care of business against Villarreal. 3-1. Again, got the right amount of goals on this, but I went with a 2-2 draw. Bilbao took care of business against Levante. 2-1. Bang on the flipping nose. I got this one. Bang on the flipping nose. Holy crap. Maybe I did do okay this week. Atletico Madrid took care of business against Espanyol. 3-1. Oh, no, I didn't. 3-0 win for Atletico Madrid on this one. Close to the money. Getafe and Osasuna ended up as a 0-0 draw. 2-0 for me. Real Betis lost at home to Sevilla 2-1, and I was close to the money. I think I did top banana. I think I squeezed in the top banana gang, boys. Oh yeah, who's with me? Who's with me, babies? Are you with me? Or are you going to be in the shit-faced gang? Come on. I am the prediction king. Well, I am this week. Last week, I was pretty terrible. Anyway, Ultra Omer Murat, he's in the straight-faced gang. Victor Fisher, not too shabby. Noah Haynes, not too shabby indeed. Yannick Buster, are you with me? No. Adia Petra, are you with me? Heck no. Keaton Samerli, no chance with you. Nightmare Seeker, come on, boy. Oh, he's in there. Well done, Nightmare Seeker. Any more for the gang? Because we are the top banana chiefs this week. We are QPR. Ha ha ha! You no good. Oh, Magic. Whoa, there you go. Welcome on Magic Monday. You did good. You did good. Nathan Evo, you're not too shabby. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Tharo, not too bad. Maiko Nilapupu, eating it also pretty good. Desantan, oh, stinker. Take yourself away. Get off the screen. And Adam Celtic. You did all right. You did all right there, boys and girls. But anyway, let's have a look at what the table looks like heading into match day number 13. This is correct. Yes, it is. I just I've got thrown off the stuff there. So Barcelona currently lead the way. Real Madrid are in second on goal difference. And then it's a chasing pack of Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, and my boys, Real Sociedad. Not too far behind is Atletico Bilbao, Getafe, Granada and Valencia. It's a very, very tight La Liga season. Down the bottom there is Leganés, Espanyol and Celta Vigo going down. Espanyol in Europa League action. Can they come battle on 2 fronts? It doesn't look like it. Anyway, folks, let's take a look at the next round of matches. And we're going to kick it all off on the 22nd of November. It will be Levante up against Mallorca. Levante coming to this 12th in the table, 17 points on the board. 2 wins at the past 5 games in La Liga. Mallorca on the flip side, they're down into 16th spot at the moment. 2 defeats out of the past 6. It's not bad. It's not bad form. They're starting to get a bit of consistency together, but their recent record is a little bit wobbly. Coming into this, though, the last 6 games between these two sides in all competitions, all venues, 4 wins for Levante, 0 for Mallorca, 2 draws along the way. Last time out, when they did duke it out back in 2016, it was a 2-1 win for Levante, and the bookmakers, they go with 70-20 on for Levante, 60-5 for Mallorca, 27-10 for the draw. So realistically, the bookmakers going with Levante quite heavily on this one. And a win for them could see them join the gang with 20 points. A win for Mallorca could see them rise to 12th in the table. For me, going to go with a 2-1 win for Levante. Going against Mallorca on this one. I just fancy it. Just fancy it. Next up, we have Leganés up against Barcelona. Coming into this, the last 6 games between the two sides in all competitions have been 1 win for Leganés, 5 wins for Barcelona. That's in all competitions and all venues. This time out last season, though, it was a 2-1 win for Leganés. They ended up with the 3 points. Bookmakers go with 13-2 for Leganés, 2-5 on for Barcelona, 90-5 the draw. So, yeah, bear that in mind. They did beat them last season. Can they beat them again? The form book, though, for Barcelona, 1 defeat out of the past 6. Leganés, though, are bottom of the pops. But didn't they beat Real Madrid not too long ago? Who did they pick up? They picked up a big fat W not too long ago. It was Mallorca. It must have. Did they draw? Did they draw against? No, they didn't. But anyway, they are bottom of the table, and it's not looking good for them at the moment. Realistically, you cannot go anything but a 3-1 win, or an away win anyway, for Barcelona on this one. Next up, we have Real Betis up against Valencia. Now, Betis come into this. Not great. 17th in the table, 13 points on the board. 3 defeats at the past 6, not great. Up against the Valencia side, who are 6th in the table, 1 defeat out of the past 6. The bookmakers see this one. What do they see this as? A 6-4 victory for Real Betis, 7-4 for Valencia. So slight favourites Real Betis coming into this one. 5-2 the draw. Now the last 6 games between these two sides in all competitions and all venues. 4 wins for Valencia, 2 draws along the way, and 0 wins for the host. Now if you want to take a look at the last 6 in Betis, though, 2 wins for the host, 2 draws, and 2 wins for the visitors. This time last season ended up as a 2-1 win for Valencia, and you've got to go all the way back to 2016 for Real Betis' last victory against Valencia at home. For me, though, going to go with Betis on this one. Yep, it might be against the grain, might be against... it's in favour of the bookies, so I'm going to give them the edge. And again, that victory would see them rise potentially to 14th spot on the table. If Valencia are victorious, they could rise to 5th in the table. Next up, we have Granada up against Atlético Madrid this weekend. Granada come into this 9th in the table, 20 points on the board, 3 defeats on the spin. Atlético Madrid, on the flip side, sit 3rd in the table, unbeaten in at least 6 games, just the 1 defeat all season. However, that unbeaten run of 6, there's 4 draws in that mix, so not great, not fantastic form. But coming into this, though, 5 victories at the past 6 games between the two sides in all competitions, all venues. 4 Madrid, 0 for Granada, and 1 draw along the way. What have we got going on here? The bookmakers' odds, they go with 70-4 for Granada, 70-20 on for Atletico Madrid, and 21-10 for the draw. For me, though, Granada, what's their recent record coming into this? Granada... 3 defeats on the spin, so it's not great. They've had a bit of a rough patch on this one. And when you're playing up against Atletico Madrid, they are, they're also rans in the top 4 or the top 5 or whatever you want to look at it in La Liga. They're the ones just outside the power 2. They're always there or thereabouts. So I expect them to continue to be there, and especially with a victory here against Granada. So yeah, big win for them in the end for me, and that again could push them to top of the table depending on what goes on elsewhere. Meanwhile, Real Madrid take on Real Sociedad in probably the game of the weekend this time out. Madrid coming to this 2nd of the table. For Real Sociedad, though, 5th in the table. The last 3 games for Sociedad, not the greatest, just the 1 win out of the past 3. As for Real Madrid, 2 wins at the past 4. So, in different form for both sides. In the last 6 go between these two sides. 4 wins for Real Madrid, 2 wins for Sociedad, and 0 draws along the way. The bookmakers' odds... 5-2 for Real Madrid, 6-1 for Sociedad, and 17-4 the draw. These are my boys, so I'm going to have a little bit of soft spot for them, and I'll probably, give them a bit of extra edge. Just want to let you know that Real Madrid have kept a clean sheet in 6 of the last 8 matches in La Liga, and they are undefeated in 11 of those 12 matches they've played. When I say undefeated, that means they've had a loss in that 12. I'm actually going to give it to Real Madrid, though. 3-2 win. It'll be competitive, but ultimately Real Madrid will come out on top. Moving forward, and that would hopefully get them into contention for a top spot. It depends on what goes on with Barcelona. I've given it the victory. Goal difference may sway, you never know. Moving forward, we have Espanyol up against Getafe. This is in Sunday's games. The last time out, these guys duked it out last season. It was a 1-1 draw. If you want to take a look at the last 6, though, in all competitions and all venues, 2 wins for Espanyol, 3 for Getafe, and 1 draw along the way. The last form book coming into this, Getafe have just lost once at the past 6. Espanyol have only won once, and those other 5 have been defeats. So it's not greatest form for Espanyol. And again, heading into this, no, it's a clean shot at it. 17-10 for Espanyol, the victory. The bookmakers odds 19-10 for Getafe, slight underdogs, and 2-1 the draw. For me though, I can't really separate the two sides. Yeah, Espanyol looks shitty table-wise. Getafe, if it was the other way around, and in Getafe, I would give it to Getafe, no questions. But I think Espanyol will dig their heels in a little bit. They've had time to rest and recuperate. There's been no Europa League games to distract them. So I think they'll be back to getting something out of it. And maybe, just maybe, starting to get some more points on the board for them this season. Moving forward, Osasuna up against Athletic Bilbao. Bilbao come into this 8th in the table. Osasuna, they're in 10th in the table at the moment. Just 1 defeat out of 6 for Osasuna, the draw specialist. 7 draws out of 13 games total before this game. Up against Bilbao, who find themselves in 8th. Unbeaten in 3. They've won 2 and drawn 1 of the last 3 games, so looking good form book for them. Now the last 6, though, between these two sides have ended up 2 wins for Osasuna, 3 for Bilbao, and 1 draw along the way. The last time that they duked it out was in Osasuna back in 2017, and Bilbao picked up the victory. And the bookmakers, they go with 29-20 for the hosts, 21-10 for the visitors, and 21-10 the draw. Let's see. For me, well, I like Bilbao. They're an unconventional sort of team with their players and all that kind of good stuff. So their form book is better than Osasuna slightly anyway, and Osasuna can be difficult at home. What have I gone with this one? I've given it Bilbao with a 2-1 win just to take the edge off, and then hopefully for them a win potentially could put them in the Europa League spots up to as high as 5th. If Osasuna are victorious, they could go as high as 6th in this one. Moving forward is Eibar up against Deportivo Alavés. The last 6 games have been 2 wins for Eibar, 1 win for Deportivo, and 3 draws along the way. The bookmakers' odds on this one, what do they got going down on this sucker? Deportivo, I'm losing it. There they are. Eibar against Alavés. Eibar against 5-6 on for Eibar, 19-5 for Alavés, 12-5 the draw. Eibar sit 15th in the table. Alavés sit 1 space above them in 14th. Alavés' form coming into this, 3 defeats at the past 6. Same could be said for Eibar as well. However, Eibar have won 2 at the past 3, whereas Deportivo have only won 1 at the past 3. The last 6, did I tell you about this already? I'm not too sure. 2 wins for Eibar, 1 win for Alavés, and 3 draws along the way. Last time out in Eibar, this ended up as a 2-1 win for the hosts on this one. For me, going to go with a victory for Alavés on this one. Slight advantage for them. Moving forward, we have Villarreal up against Celta Vigo. These two sides duked it out the last 6 occasions. 4 wins for Villarreal, 2 for Celta Vigo. And last season, this ended up as a 3-2 victory for Celta Vigo. Goal scorers on that day, if you want to take a little listen: Breas Mendes, OK Yokoshu, and Maxi Gomez for Celta Vigo, and Carlos Baca, the goal scorer for Villarreal. Villarreal come into this sitting reasonable in 11th spot, however, without a win in 3. Celta Vigo, though, on the flip side, in the relegation spots at the moment, 18th on the table, 5 defeats on the spin. Not looking good for them at the moment. The bookmakers go with the host, 11-8 on, 7-2 for Celta Vigo, 3-1 the draw. For me, though, going to go with a 3-1 victory for Villarreal on this one, and then that could potentially shoot them up to as high as 6th in the table, and if Celta Vigo are victorious, they could go as high as 12th. Which would not get them out of the drop zone. It would leave them as they are. Meanwhile, Real Valladolid will take on Sevilla, the final game, and that'll be on Sunday as well. The last 6 between these two sides, 1 win for Valladolid, 3 for Sevilla, 2 draws along the way. This time last season, it did end up in a 2-0 victory for the visitors. The bookmakers go with, on this one, 3-1 for Valladolid, 90-20 on for Sevilla, and 5-2 the draw. The table suggests Valladolid are in 13th spot, 17 points on the board. Sevilla are as high as 4th and a win away from going top spot. They come into this unbeaten in 5, whereas Valladolid come into this 2 defeats out of the past 6 games. But that's not too bad, though. But 2 defeats out of the past 3, if you want to take a look at the fine margins on this one. I'm going to go with a victory for Sevilla on this one. They are the better side. They'll get the victory, and that would then push them up with 27 points and in the reckoning to get top spot, depending on what goes on elsewhere. Now, folks, be sure to get your own predictions in nice and early for matchday number 14 out in La Liga. But if my predictions were to come true, or very close to the money, this is what the table would look like. Barcelona would lead the way with 28 points. Real Madrid will be in second with 28 points as well, and it's pretty much as you are. Atletico Madrid 3rd, Sevilla 4th. Real Sociedad will remain in 5th despite losing, but the pack would open up a little bit. Bilbao will be in 6th, and Villarreal will be up to 7th. Down the bottom will be Leganés, Espanyol, and Celta Vigo. It is as you were at the top and as you were at the bottom. What do you think will happen this weekend? Get your predictions in nice and early, so we can take a little look at them, and then also we'll be back again for match number 50, not too long a ways, boys. But yes, looking forward to this weekend's action in La Liga. Hoping to see a bit of a shock, perhaps. I don't think, obviously I predicted Real Madrid to win this one, but I'd love it. I'd love it if Real Sociedad upset the apple cart and got themselves up there. I just don't see it happening. What do you expect this weekend? Again, get your predictions in nice and early. I'll see you boys and girls in the next time. Be sure to give this video some loving, smash the thumbs up, and if you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe. I'll be back very, very soon with some more predictions right here at Blackburn Overseas. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.